previous episodes, we spoke about humanity's undying need for prophets. And we spoke a bit about the historical anticipation of a final prophet being sent by Almighty God for all of humanity. Now we want to talk about some of the unique qualities of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, which serve as some of the most compelling proofs that him in particular, he must have been that final prophet of Allah. Interestingly, even the Bible reports that Jesus Christ, peace and blessings be upon him, had given his followers some very logical criteria on how to differentiate a true prophet from a false prophet. He was reported to have said, "You will know them by their fruits. In the same way that you do not harvest or glean grapes out of thorn bushes, likewise you will not be able to identify a false prophet from a true prophet without considering what do you harvest from them, what do you experience from them." And so whether those fruits that Jesus Christ, peace and blessings be upon him, is reported to have spoken of, were referring to the actions that come out of this prophet or claimant to prophethood, do they speak louder than his words in the favor of his prophethood or against it? Or these fruits were the byproducts of his ministry? What blessed achievements, impact on the world, accomplishments came about from his teachings? Or whether those fruits are what he called the world to, the inherent beauty and purity of the message he came with, regardless of what he meant, peace and blessings be upon him, the beautiful thing is these would all apply to the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him as well. So we will now cover the unique character of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, for a few episodes, followed by his unparalleled achievements and positive impact on the world for a few episodes, and then the purity and beauty and truth and profundity of his message for a few episodes as well. Let's begin with his character. One of the great scholars of Islam, Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah, Allah bestow mercy on him, he said it is actually a no-brainer when evaluating prophethood to simply look at his character. Because a person who claims to be a prophet of God, as he argues, is one of two people. Either one of the most righteous people ever, the greatest integrity, the greatest virtue, or he's actually one of the most corrupt people ever, manipulative, opportunistic, exploitative. He's saying, and since that is the case, a prophet can only be one of the two, a true prophet this way, an imposter, false prophet that way. There is no room for confusion once you know who this prophet is and how they lived their life and what their personality and character reflected, whether they were actually a prophet or not. You need not look beyond that, he says. A person may say, though, how do I know that the character traits of the Prophet Muhammad that are being told to me or I find in the books are actually accurate, historically established? And that's a valuable question that a critical thinker should be having. But we should establish here, before moving on, we know for certain these are not pious legends. These are not just exaggerations by his followers, because even non-Muslim historians say the Muslims have every right to be proud of their Isnad tradition. You see, in Islamic scholarship, our civilization had a unique process for transmitting historical reports. Not just empty hearsay, not just take it in goodwill. There is a rigorous authentication process that Muslim civilization not just pioneered, but was a standalone in. And this was stated by David Margoliouth, the famous Orientalist scholar, Bernard Shaw, the famous historiographer. This is unlike any other tradition, and so let's get to it.